32-point blowout in a state title game, and that type of score is nothing unusual for this Mission school. Bishop Miege's 12 wins by an average of 41 points per game. All right, these lopsided losses for the Stags' opponents is now causing one Kansas woman to fight for a competitive change.
41 Action News investigator Andy Alcock explains why.
The state's sports classification system may get its first major overhaul in nearly 40 years to help level the playing field. We spoke to one very determined young lady who's on a mission to address one very specific issue.
Bishop Miege goes back to their third straight state title game.
Bishop Miege scores a touchdown on its way to a 52-0 rout of Basehor-Linwood in the Kansas Class 4A Division I state semifinals. The Stags won their 4 playoff games by combined scores of 218-27 on the way to their third straight state football title. In Kansas, high schools are put in sports classes based only on enrollment. Miege, with roughly 700 students, had only one season loss. 35-28 on the road at Blue Valley, the state runner-up in 6A, the class for the largest Kansas schools. Blue Valley has nearly 1,600 students, more than double Miege.
I just don't like the unfairness. I just want equity for everybody.
Basehor-Linwood grad and now 20-year-old college student Paige Pruitt did her research, looking at 7 major team sports for boys and girls. They include football, boys and girls basketball, volleyball, baseball, and boys and girls soccer. Miege is the current state title holder in 5 of those sports. She found private schools like Miege make up only 6% of Kansas 4A schools. But in the last 8 years, private schools won 71% of state titles in those sports. Pruitt believes one major reason is most public schools can only enroll students from set geographic boundaries. Most private schools have no boundaries. Miege, for example, has students from throughout the metro area.
It's going to change because it's been like this for 40 years and people are getting tired of it.
Is there some simple, easy, obvious answer? Because if there is, we haven't found it.
Kansas State High School Activities Association Director Gary Musselman says a 19-member committee has been looking for answers for over a year as part of a complete classification overhaul. Missouri, for example, multiplies private school enrollment by 1.35 to classify sports. However, current Kansas law sets high school sports classes by enrollment only.
So there's no smoke and mirrors in that respect. Easy to understand.
You don't see that changing?
It could.
Paige has been lobbying Kansas State lawmakers to change the statute to allow for an enrollment multiplier. She's also spearheaded a petition to do it, which currently has more than 500 signatures.
I think there will be a lot of pushback, but I also think that the adults need to do what adults need to do.
Bishop Miege Athletics Director Mike Hubka declined our request for an on-camera interview. Hubka, who's part of that 19-member committee, did tell us any changes to help improve competition should affect both public and private schools. At Bishop Miege High School, I'm investigator Andy Alcock, 41 Action News.
Well, the first step for possible changes begins with the committee's presentation to the Activities Association Executive Board tomorrow. And of course, we will be there for that, and we will let you know exactly what happens.